Oh wait, I gotta reset the button. There we go. Hello, I'm A. Arthur Ford, and I'm gonna teach this Arthur Ford how to use guns, son. So first off, I'm gonna teach you about firearm safety. Do not mind this on the floor. Another thing about being on the gun range is you always want to clean the place up. So when you expend a magazine, that wasn't supposed to happen. I guess he had other places he could be. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Anyways, let me teach you about firearm safety. First off, when you're on the range, you want to make sure that you always clean up your space. Speaking of, don't leave magazines on the ground. You always want to keep them in your pouch, or if you're not using them, throw them in the trash. We both know that. Next, firearm safety. So, when you have your gun, you want to make sure that your finger is off the trigger at all times, like so. It's always pointed downrange. It's always unloaded with the safety on unless you intend to shoot. Never point your firearm at someone else like so. This is unloaded. You're lucky. And make sure you have your ear protection. No, you should already have ear protection. So, I'm going to teach you how to load a gun. So we have here our magazine. Standard 9mm for this Glock 17. Load it into the bottom. Rack the slide like that. Take it with two hands and fire. We have expended all ammunition inside of our mag, so we're going to grab it. We're going to place it here for now. We'll get rid of it in a minute. Take our new magazine, load it in. If we click the trigger, it racks the slide back for us, but we can also, if I just quickly expend all ammunition real quick, we can also grab the slide like this. Smart man. The next gun I'm going to show you how to use is this one over here, the Bison. This is an automatic weapons system. It shoots ammunition downrange automatically. It is not semi-automatic like that pistol was. This also has a different type of loading magazine, as you can see by its barrel-esque shape. So make sure that the bullets are facing this direction, towards you, or me in this case. You're going to take this over here, rack it, grab it with two hands, go downrange like so, and fire at your target. Same thing, grab your magazine, take a new mag, put it in. This one you can't pull the trigger on, you have to actually rack the slide back like I did before, and then you're clear to fire. The last gun I'm going to show you how to use is this one. I believe it is a Cast-Off 7.62 from the MW2 game, you know, the one that came out recently. I don't know its exact specifications, but I do know how to utilize it. We grab our magazine. This appears to be an extended mag. Put it back here. Take the slide on this side. Rack it. Aim down range and fire. Whoa! Monogon really has to patch these kinks out, you know? It's getting to be a bit unbearable, if you know what I mean. Just bear with me here, Arthur. There we go. Same thing. Grab our magazine, put it in, rack the slide, aim down range, and fire. there you have it. All 3 of these different weapons. Now, the classification for each are as follows. Your Glock is a 9mm pistol. Your Bison here, I believe, fires 9mm. It is a 9mm SMG. And your Kastov fires, I believe that's 7.62. It's a 7.62 assault rifle. Now those numbers are the caliber in which the bullet is in. So if you take a look at this, that's the caliber of the bullet. Now, we're all done with the range. We see our point scores here, 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 and our total there. So what do? Well, being the responsible gun owners that we are, we collect our expended magazines here. We walk them over here. You're probably going to despawn again. Be cringe if you did. Yeah, you did. Well, no matter. We want to put our magazines in the trash. We want a clean and safe environment for the next people to come to the gun range. Now, I believe if you were to go to a gun range that is not in Monogon's system, there's generally a person there who will direct you on things, making sure that when you fire your gun, there's no one on the range out there, making sure that everyone back here is safe. You, of course, want to use eye protection and ear protection because, as you all know, firearms are loud when they shoot. And more than likely, someone will be there to clean up any bullet shells or casings or whatever that end up on the floor. But just remember, if you go to a gun range, always be safe. Remember, safety on. Gun should be unloaded unless you intend to fire. Gun always pointed downrange and away from others. Finger off the trigger. And if you do happen to have a magazine, don't rack it till you're going to use it. Now, I personally own all these firearms here, so since I'm heading off the range now, I'm just going to throw this away. Make sure I keep my space clean. And I will properly holster all of my weapons. Well, first, take that. Move that somewhere else. Grab my Glock. Place it under the arms. Grab my Kastov. Put it over this shoulder. Well, what? I guess it doesn't... it does. And then I grab my Bison, place it over that shoulder. Now, of course, before I leave, I must reset my points here so that the next person has it available and ready. And with my firearms securely fastened with no magazine and on their safety, I may now exit the gun range, having just had a grand old time. Remember, firearms are not toys. They can hurt people. Now, you can make the argument that, oh, guns don't kill people, people kill people, but while that is technically true, a firearm is a very dangerous item, and you should always handle it with care. Thanks for watching. I hope that I was able to teach you and my buddy Arthur Ford, who kept despawning, something interesting and new. And I'll see you next time at the gun range.